Achilles, the hero cursed with immortality. Legends are born not from a hero's strength, but from his weakness. For even the greatest warrior cannot defy his own destiny. He was blessed with immortality by a goddess. No blade could breach his flesh, no spear could pierce his armor. This is the story of Achilles, the hero who found his greatest curse in the very gift of his immortality. 1. Introduction. The price of divinity. The context of the hero's birth. Our story begins with the wedding of Peleus, a mortal king, and Thetis, the sea Nereid. Thetis was haunted by a prophecy. Her son, no matter how powerful, would die young. This fear drove her every move, turning a mother's love into a desperate, obsessive crusade against destiny itself. The ritual of the Styx. To cheat the fates, Thetis descended to the underworld, plunging her infant son into the river Styx. The waters granted him invulnerability. Every part of his body touched by the Styx became immune to mortal weaponry. He was rendered godlike, a figure of terrifying power. But the gift came with a fatal flaw. Thetis held the child securely by his heel. The small patch of flesh gripped by her fingers remained untouched by the potent water. This single, tiny oversight, a desperate, natural clasp, created the only flaw in his divine armor. The Achilles heel was born, a symbol of the ultimate irony of his fate. He was cursed with a power that hinged on one mortal vulnerability. 2. Early life and the prophetic choice. Mentorship and Thetis's fear. Achilles was raised in the wilderness, mentored by the wise centaur Chiron. Here, he mastered the arts of war, medicine, and philosophy. Yet the shadow of his short life loomed large. As the war drums of the Trojan conflict began to beat, the Greek chieftains needed their greatest weapon. Thetis, unwilling to lose him, took desperate action, hiding Achilles on the island of Skyros, disguising him as a maiden named Pyrrha, hoping to shield him from his inevitable fate. The unavoidable summons. The cunning Odysseus, guided by prophecy, discovered the ruse. He presented gifts, including a hidden sword. When a sudden war cry was sounded, Achilles instinctively tore off the disguise, seized the weapon, and rushed to defend. The warrior was revealed. Odysseus then laid out the truth. Achilles had a choice. A long, peaceful, and unremarkable life, his name fading into the dust, or glorious immortal renown, Kleos, followed by an early, spectacular death. Achilles, fueled by youthful pride and a fear of oblivion, did not hesitate. He chose the sword. He chose Kleos. He chose his early, inevitable death. 3. The siege and the